Hey, what's up guys? It's Mario from Trader Today, and today's video I'm going to talk about what you should do when momentum starts to fade. Meaning, let's say that you have your momentum scanner on, you see some stocks, they're running, there's volume, they're moving, they have a nice little setup. You get in on that setup, and all of a sudden, volume just kind of fades, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Where's the volume? Where's the momentum? It kind of goes away. So I want to kind of explain to you what you guys should do to limit your losses and what you guys should be looking for to avoid or get out of that trade before it becomes a bigger loss than it should. Now, guys, before I get started, I just want to mention, please subscribe to this channel, support this channel. I'm going to be posting videos every single day to help you guys trade better and learn. Feel free also to comment, and you guys will be, and also don't forget to click on that bell right there so you guys could get my notifications when I do post a video. All right, guys, let's get started. So today what I traded was TCP. Now, first of all, the reason why I traded TCP was because it was on my momentum scanner. And as you guys can see, there was some decent volume, above average volume, and there was some sort of PR news. At the end of the day, the actual news doesn't really matter too much. What matters is there's volume. So there was some sort of PR news. There was a little gap fill here, and it was at 35 level they broke out of. So that was really important for me to look at. So when looking at the intraday, I did notice that a flag was forming. Strong open, pulled back to 35. Now again, 35 is that support. Now going back to it, that's this level right here. They broke out of a whole number, which is very, very important. Pulled back, support bounce, pulled back again, created higher high. And then again, at this point, it was creating a flag. So I was looking for that break of 36, which is right here, to kind of give me a telltale this is going to break out in the flag and continue maybe to go to 37 or 38. So it did. And I did get in this candle at around 9:07 a.m. Central Time with high volume. So, I was feeling pretty good about this trade. I got around 36.05, I believe, and I was looking to maybe sell at 37.05. So pretty much I was looking for a dollar move or one-to-one reward to risk. But then I saw the next candle, which is this red candle, on low volume, So usually when there's a breakout like this, it tends to continue and tends to increase in volume, not decrease. So at that point, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe momentum is starting to fade. This may not follow through or continue. So let me look at what's happening. Now, there's a couple things you could do. First of all, you could look at level 2, which is right here. You just could look at my screen. This is for Thinkorswim. Now, let me close this window right here to make it easier for you guys to see. There's a level 2 right here. That kind of gives you the bids and also the sellers. So pretty much the bids are the buyers and ask are the sellers. Now I also have this what we call the active trader little area feature right here that kind of shows you how many bids are stacked at each level and how many asks or sells are stacked at each level. So that was the next thing you have to look at, either on the level 2 or the active trader. They pretty much both tell you the same. The active trader is kind of just easier to look at, especially here in Thinkorswim. There are other platforms that do have it easier to look at. But for Thinkorswim, the active trader feature, it's easier for you to kind of look at the bids, the buyers, and the sellers, and if they're stacking up. So that was the next thing you're supposed to do. And as soon as you see some weakness, because when this breaks out in a high volume, and if this is a true flag breakout, it should continue. The next candle should be a green, and a green, and a green, because pretty much what this setup does is squeezing out shorts. That's pretty much what it is. So for example, how this setup works is there's short sellers who open the position here, and they might cover here, and they short here again. For this break of 35, to continue to maybe take their profits here at 36. So what happens when there's a lower high instead of a lower low, short sellers get squeezed out. So definitely here I could see some squeeze out. But what also tends to happen is that there's also buy-in momentum from longs to kind of keep squeezing those short sellers and have this price literally break out to new highs. So when that doesn't happen, that's when you have to change your mindset in terms of this trade and really get ready to get out for a small loss and kind of minimize your losses as much as possible because this trade most likely is not going to work. Momentum pretty much faded. So again, when I saw this red volume, this red candle again on low volume, and then the next candle it bounced a little bit, but again still low volume, red, and it was just going sideways. I was like, and also looking at the active trader or even or level 2, there's no stacks of buyers coming in. Momentum pretty much is gone. And at that point, when it went below 36, I pretty much took the trade off with a small little loss. So that's how you reduce your losses. That's how you minimize your losses as much as possible by looking at the price action, which AKA, is momentum as well. Looking at momentum, the price action, the momentum, the volume, because that's what pays you volume. In order for you to profit, and for me to, actually sell my trade at 37 or 38, there has to be somebody buying it. If there's nobody buying it, because again, for every seller, there's a buyer. For every buyer, there's a seller. So for me to profit at 37 or 38, there's got to be someone willing to buy it. So if there's no volume, it's fading, and there's nothing stacking up, that means there's nobody willing to buy it at that level. I need to get out, cut my losses quick, and wait for the next trade. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys learned from this this video, guys. Again, any questions, please comment below. Again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click on that notification bell, and you guys will receive my notification when I do post another video. All right, guys, have a good one.